Hello there guys, and welcome back to another Forza Horizon 4 video on my channel. Firstly, before we start, I've had a request from one of my friends for a shout out. So I'd show them on screen, but the way I record it doesn't let me show the Xbox tabs or anything when I press the Xbox button. But anyway, Helena Soldier 2 wanted a shout out on the channel, so there we go. I said that if I forgot I'd put it in the comments or something, but I have remembered, so shout out to Helena. Right, now on with the video. So, we're in the first week of Series 29 now. So in Series 29 we have 3 new cars. No new features or anything like that, but it has been optimised for the new Xbox Series X/S. I haven't got either yet. Probably just going to wait until Horizon 5 comes out, and then pre-order Horizon 5 with an Xbox. But yeah, it's been optimised, and then we have 3 new cars, one of which is the Porsche 911 from 1990, reimagined by Singer. So basically, Singer have took the Porsche, like Hennessy took the Ford Raptor from last week. They've took the Porsche 911 and souped it up a bit and reimagined it. So we have that for 50% of this week, the summer. And then again for the whole series, 29, 50% you can get yourself another backstage pass. We'll have a quick look at the backstage in a second. And then 80% the Jeep Wrangler Liberty design. Not the fastest, but very good suspension, very good at off-roading and all of that. And then we had the Forzathon. In the Forzathon shop, you got a 2019 McLaren 720S Spider. Now, with the game being released in 2018 and that being a 2019, I'm just going to guess that it was in the festival playlist through one of the updates at one point. Or maybe it's just given to you, I don't know. But it's definitely been added to the game after release because it's 2019 and the game was in 2018. Then you have the Ken Block stuff, which we had a few weeks ago, and the Hoonigan Nova, pretty alright car for playground games and stuff like that. I've only ever driven it in the playground games, but presuming it's a pretty good car. So we'll have a look at the backstage and anything else I want to look at in a minute. But for the Forzathon this week, it's called the GOAT. Not really sure what that's referring to, but anyway, we'll get on with it. So, you need to own and drive the legend that once held the record of world's fastest production car, the 1993 McLaren F1. So we'll talk about ways you can get that in a second. And then you need to win 2 road circuit events. I'll show you my blueprint. 15 ultimate speed skills, and a street scene event at the marathon. I'll tell you where that is and if you need to, how to unlock it. So, how you can get the McLaren F1. There are a couple of options. In the auto show, if we just go to here, and then we go to McLaren, the McLaren F1 is here for 2 million credits. And it's very expensive, 2 million. For the F1 GT, which I don't yet own, 5.2 million. Anyway, I would it in a wheel spin or something like that, so I didn't have to spend 2 million. But 2 million in the auto show. Another way you can get it is by sending me a message, and I can buy one for you and sell it to you, but you're running the risk of somebody sniping it. And then the third way of getting it, I think, unless you get it via a wheel spin, but obviously that's just luck. The third way of getting it is to go into the auction house, selecting, where's McLaren there, selecting that and then clicking confirm. At the moment there's only one there and it's for 20 million, but yesterday when I was on, there was a few on there, quite a few on there actually, and they were for like 1 million that, so maybe people aren't being too generous at the moment, but I can guarantee you'll find one at some point. But anyway, you can bid on that. That guy's a bit mean because he's a legend painter. He's making you pay 20 million, but anyway. They are the 3 ways you can get the F1, and then my tune, if you don't buy it off me with the tune on, is called Forzathon Summer. Or if you want the share code, which it's not going to let me get. Just give me a second. It always does this to me in my videos. It doesn't let me get the share code. On the videos I've been working on as well. It doesn't let me give me. It doesn't give me the share code. This doesn't give you the share code, does it? It's just so mean. Right, I'm just gonna. I think this is how I did it last time. Just never bothered the share codes. Right, there you go. So Forzathon Summer. It's top of S2. All-wheel drive, so it is a bit slower, but it's very grippy and it's got, as you can see, quite a lot of horsepower. But anyway, the code is 184 space 392 space 172. I'll leave that on screen for a few seconds. There you go. So that is the tune. Now, we'll have a quick look at the backstage whilst we're in here. So the backstage, last week's vote, the Mustang RTR beat the M3 GTR. So now that takes its place there. I've already got one. I've got two of the other version of it. And I've got one pass from last series 50%. I haven't spent it yet. And then obviously you can get another one for series 29 50%. And there are quite a few cars in here, including the fastest car in the game. And then this week's vote is between the Quartz Regalia, the weird looking fish-like thing, and the Z4 from 2019. I don't believe any of them are auto show cars, but they were both worth quite a lot. At the moment the Z4 is winning, but it's still got over 6 days left. So anyway, on with the Forzathon. Don't think there's anything else I needed to check. If there was, I either remember it or you'll have to tell me. But for the Forzathon, so you need is it two road circuits win. You have to win 2 road circuit events. I couldn't speak then for some reason. So that is chapter 2 once you've got in the car. So I have a blueprint over here at Asmira. If I just quickly fast travel there. I'm not on the Series S or X, it does take a bit longer to fast travel. But I have a blueprint where you basically set off, go across the line, do the tyres go right and jiggity. You can just do a handbrake turn, go around, and it takes about 10-15 seconds. I know this isn't an off-road car, but it's alright. So the if it'll let me have the code, so we've got easy Forzathon for all cars there, custom route as you can see, 1 lap. So don't press restart once you've done it. Come back out and go back in, put the code back in. I'll go to history, and then do it twice. So the code is 947482843 if you want that. So that's that, and then the 15 ultimate speed skills. Basically, I'm not going to fast travel there, but you go up the motorway, or it doesn't really matter because the car's quite fast, but make it easy. Go up the motorway, just drive up the motorway until you get 15 ultimate. So just maintain your speed, you can go up, and then if you need to, go back down until it pops up. And then finally, chapter 4, win a race at the marathon. I checked last night when I was on doing the tune and that. You can't make a blueprint for the marathon or any street scene event, which is a bit annoying. For some reason in street scene, it's always random cars. There's no walls that you can use. The checkpoints are like weird flame things. It's all a bit weird, the street scene. There's always AI cars on the road, but you can't make a custom route, so you do have to do it. Basically, you just go round here, kind of in a bit of a loop, as you can see. It's not that long, but if you do that once, then you are done, and that is the last thing on the Forzathon. Now, we shall move on, so I'll just get rid of these so they're not confusing me. So we'll move on. So the speed trap here, Derwent Weatherfry, you need 190 miles per hour. So you can go the dirt way if you got a dirt car, or you can go the road way if you want to do it easily. So I'll just fast travel. Now, I'll try to do it in the F1, which I would be able to. But I don't know what the other PR stunts are because I haven't done any research. I don't know whether we'll be able to do it. But I'll do this one in the F1 just for speed. So obviously other cars you can use any fast cars really that are capable of doing 190 mile an hour or more. So there you go, I've done it. Cars dodging the traffic.
Arrived at your destination.
So the F1, the Mosley, the fast Ferrari, the fastest car, even the Hoonigan if you want to go the off-road way. Any reasonably fast car. Now the next one is we got an off-road speed zone and an off-road dirt. What's it called thing? Danger sign. So Whitewater Falls, you need 168 meters. So if we just go here, I'll probably be able to do this one in the F1 and then change to the Hoonigan or the Trail Cat for the speed zone. So for this speed trap, danger sign I mean, that we are just about to do, you can take the F1, the Mosley, the Hoonigan, the Jeep, any either fast car or off-roady car that's reasonably fast. So obviously I'm sliding about a bit, but I've got enough speed. Hopefully I won't fail. There we go, 191. So I'll just wait for it to trigger there. And then the speed zone, could do it in the F1, but just to save time, not going to. As you can see, there's multiple people here at the moment. So 95 mile an hour is what we need. Get out the way, person, so I can fast travel. There we go. Right, so I'm probably going to take the Hoonigan because it's quite fast. But you can use my Trail Cat with an S1 tune, or like a stock Hoonigan, or maybe the Mosley, a bit slidey, or even like I don't know, an out-tuned Audi Quattro or Escort Cosworth or something. So I'm just gonna get in the, what's it called, Hoonigan RS200. When it wants to load, it is able to do so. Oh, there's one more thing I wanted to mention actually that's just come to mind. It's handy, I'll mention it at the end. So I got an S1 Hoonigan here. I'm going to take my X-Class Hoonigan. Yes, I know, big boy X-Class. I made this tune specifically for a video I've been working on. Although this past week I haven't managed to do any work on it because I've been doing other videos and I've been busy doing other stuff. So I haven't had a chance to do anything. So it'll probably be uploaded next week. So I've already messed it up. Because I'm a brilliant driver and I didn't realise how fast this car was. I've done it again. I keep kind of forgetting. Oh, for some reason it didn't like re-trigger then. That's a bit weird. I went back off the gate and it didn't. Oh, I don't know. Alright, keep your speed up, keep the speed up. There we go, 97. So you need 95, I did 97. So again, you can use the Trail Cat if you wanted to or anything like that. Right, now with the championships, so where should we start here? So road racing, sheer driving pleasure, you need an A-class BMW. So if I just go to BMW, where are you there? So you've got quite a few options because it's BMW. You got all of these, plus if you've got any more. The M5 Forza edition, that's okay, you don't even need to tune that, but it's rear wheel drive and it's not really very fast. So I'm not slagging off rear wheel drive, but it's not really very fast. The M5 from 95 is a very fast car and very cheap car, but it doesn't turn that well. What else? The M5 from 2003 is actually the car that I tuned before. That's a bit more balanced with acceleration, power and speed and handling and all that, and it's quite good at braking, and it's also lighter than that one, and it's quite cheap as well, so that's another good option. What else? The X5M, again, quite a good car, more of an off-roady car. Doesn't turn that well on rally suspension and sounds horrific with a V12 in it. The M6, not the Forza edition, just the regular M6 again, that's quite a good car. And then that's about it really, because all my others are above, but obviously you can use a Z4 that's in the vote or anything like that. So they're my suggestions for that one. Then this one, street scene, simplify then add lightness. Well, God knows who comes up with these names, but some of them are weird, some of them are quite good actually. I applaud the people that did this. Anyway, A-class Lotus this time. Hope we don't have any C-class or D-class this week. I don't think we have. So that's quite good. I think we've got one B-class. So the Lotus XE from 2012 is a pretty good car. That handles well, quite well actually. And it's got the speed and the acceleration. And it's reasonably cheap. Then you've got all these quite high in class. The Esprit V8, probably quite a good car. And then you have the Lotus 11. That's quite a fast car. Don't know whether it's an auto show car, but it's not that cheap, but it's not expensive, but it doesn't turn that well. And then finally, my probably most recommended suggestion for street scene where you can't do any wall riding, the Lotus 340R, because the handling is insane on this vehicle. It isn't very fast at all. You can get caught on straights, but it's like the cheapest here. It's very light, it handles well, and it's good acceleration. So the Lotus 340R is my prime suggestion, whatever the word is. Most highly suggested, let's say. Then the final solo championship, Power, Beauty and Soul, another street scene, this time S1 Aston Martin. So you've got a bit of a theme here where it's specific manufacturers, let's say. I'll just do this because it's in here. It's right here. So S1, if you've got it, I've got two of them because I've got duplicates. But if you have won this in the festival playlist, or I've got enough money to buy it from the auction house or anything like that, it's not on an auto show, but the 2017 Vanquish Zagato Coupe is quite a good mix. It's got quite a lot of horsepower. The steering is alright, I guess. Haven't driven it yet, but the stats show it's quite good. So you've got that, or the 2016 Aston Martin Vantage GT12. So this is 400 grand. It is in the auto show, and this one handles better. So it's not quite as fast, but it's fast enough. It's got more or less the same horsepower and weight, but the handling appears to be quite good. Again, I haven't driven it yet, but I would suggest this one more over that one, because that one's also not an auto show. And then the Vanquish from 2012 was just a casual upgrade for a photo challenge to make it look better. But that doesn't turn, it actually apparently turns better than that. But I would suggest the GT12. Right, now quickly on to the games. So we're at Mud Kickers and you need a B-Class Retro Rally. I've clicked on the map again. Naughty. And again. There. Right, B, and then Retro Rally. There. So the Escort Cosworth is quite a good car. I've got two tunes for that. One's got a bigger engine in it with more horsepower. I think that's the one I've got now, and the other handles better with dirt tyres. So it's up to you there whether you want speed or handling. The Lancer Evolution. This is part of the Mitsubishi car pack, which is a download, but it's free, so don't think you have to pay for that. And then you get all the cars free after you paid for it for free. So that's quite good handling as well. It's quite spongy on the corners. Then the Pulsar GTR, not specifically a GTIR, sorry, not specifically not specifically made for dirt, but quite a fast car. Again, not in the auto show, but if you've won it, I've got two of them again. And then the 205, quite a fast car as well. I think that's a ban find, is it? I don't know, not sure. And then the Legacy, quite a fast car, doesn't turn that well, but very cheap. And then if you want to have a hellish time, then pick the Celica. And then finally, if I can turn my recording device back on, and the Showcase remix, so you're in the Centenario against that plane thing that we had last week. I just got to beat it. And then the trial, what is it? Cross country, A-class Land Rover, and it's called Roving Eye. And you win the Land Rover Velar from that, if you're wondering. Land Rover, Jaguar Land Rover Range Rover Velar that I had a rant about in my first video. Just take the 2015 Range Rover, full stop. I'm not going to go into any more detail. But a downgraded Series 3 Forza edition can be used as well, but just take the Range Rover because it's faster and probably not going to tip over, if you get what I mean. Right, just before we end the video, thank you for watching also. If you've noticed that I've got quite a bit more money, then yeah, I've been doing some selling of rare cars. But just before I go, on the last video, which was about the Hennessy Velociraptor that I posted on Sunday the 15th, I put I don't know whether I mentioned it in the video, but I put it in the description about answering a question in the comments section, which was, should I start doing Forzathon videos separate, or Forzathon and Stunts and then Championships on Thursday, or Stunts and Championships on Thursday? Like, do you want me to start doing separate videos so they're not as long, is what I was going for. If I was going to do separate, then I'd probably either have to do them on Wednesday night or Friday night, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to fit it in and get them uploaded in time, because it's quite a while, if you didn't know. So do answer that. If you want to, you can go back to the Hennessy video and put it in there. There's a comment that I put in there specifically for you to reply to, or if I remember, then I'll do it on this one. But if I don't remember, then just put a comment saying, where's the comment that we're meant to reply to, and that'll trigger me then. So please answer that so I know whether to do it or not. I'm probably going to do it anyway, but I want a bit of backup so that I know that you're going to like it. But anyway, sorry this video is quite long. I've been doing quite a bit of nattering, but it is the first week of Series 29, so the other weeks will be shorter, hopefully. So anyway, I'll see you at the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, the 21st or 22nd, is it? I think. But anyway, I'll see you at the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, when I upload the video on the Porsche Singer. But until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Oh, and also don't forget to subscribe. I nearly forgot that then. Thanks. See you later.